Hello, faves! Welcome to another exciting and enlightening episode of Dolakwa Unscripted. Compliment of the season. Merry Christmas. I trust you had an amazing day and you had all the fun. All those goodies, you ate them all, right? For some people, they were able to watch their calories intake, but some of us wouldn't care. Well, today's topic is all about fitness, staying healthy, and of course, having the right meal. Here with me is an expert on this subject matter. I am Bobby T. Welcome to the Lakwa Unscripted.
Thank you for having me.
So before we get started, tell us about yourself and how you got into this fitness industry.
Long story. But yeah, I'll make it very brief. Hi guys, I'm Bobby T. I'm a fitness trainer and also the founder of RPR Fitness. I've professionally been a fitness trainer for the past 5 years now and counting, and it's been an exciting journey. I got into fitness when I was in school, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, years back when I was in school. I think I've pretty much been an active person,
Okay.
but not with an intention of being fit. Just I've always been a playful person, anyways,
Okay.
So to say. But when I was in school, I would take on some of my colleagues who would jog from one place to another. So I didn't know fitness was really a thing then, jigger. So it was just me doing my thing because I would surf the internet and see people doing these things. I would dare to want to do it as well. So it's always been like that for me. And I think that was how I started. And then after school, I took it more seriously and made it more professional.
So were you involved in inter sports, those races?
Yes, I was. I remember back then in primary school when I was in Benin, I remember.
You schooled in Benin?
Yes. I schooled in Benin.
Okay.
I schooled in Benin. I was an athlete. I don't remember, trust me. So don't ask me about that. So it was a very long time ago. All I knew is that I schooled in Benin and I was an athlete. I ran. I was a sprinter. So I ran 100 meters and 200 meters race. I think that was my strength then. So yeah, pretty much. And then back to secondary school, I could do long jump and high jump, even with my height. So, I've always been active.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So in secondary school, I was the inactive child. I've always been inactive and unbothered. I don't even do match pass.
It's fine. I'm not going to judge.
Until I saw a series on Netflix, Sprint. Oh, Jesus. Noah Lies made me fall in love with Sprint.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to check it out and watch. I haven't seen it.
Gosh, you need to. Okay, I think I told somebody about it and he said I overhyped it. So let me not say anything.
Okay,
just watch
fine.
it.
All right.
Watch it with an open heart and
Sprint,
look out for Noah Lies.
No problem. I'll check it out.
Okay. So, and now I feel like all my sons, my unborn sons, will become athletes, footballer, basketballer, because
That's interesting.
they work out a lot. They maintain a healthy lifestyle. And you that are working in another profession, you end up doing the same thing that they do and get paid for. So yes, either they like it or not, I will be going to that stadium to watch my children.
That's interesting.
And the money.
Okay.
The money.
Okay.
The money is also a good factor. So I'm planning well for my kids in sense that they'll be fit, they'll live longer and then make good money. Now, what are the common misconceptions about fitness?
Well, I think one of the most common misconceptions I know about fitness is people trying to lose fat.
Sports lose fat.
Yes. It goes down by saying, I want to reduce belly fat. So I'm in the gym to reduce belly fat. So I'm just here to say that you cannot lose fat.
But we gain fat, don't we?
No, that's how you see it, but you don't gain. It distributes, but it appears to be larger at one part of your body. You see it because, okay, let's say the mammary. Yes, when you gain weight, of course, they're starting. Okay, let me use the women for example. One of the places women tend to gain weight more is that their mammary, their belly, and also their glutes. Do you understand? So it doesn't mean that they won't gain weight on their arms, on their neck, but you tend to see more on these places. Do you understand? Because those places you have more adipose tissues there. Do you understand? So
More what?
adipose tissue.
Oh yeah.
So
Adipose tissue.
you get to your body produces more fat to that region of your body. Do you understand? So you don't spot gain. It distributes. Do you get? When you're gaining that weight, it distributes. It's just that it appears larger in some parts, and same thing with losing weight. It begins to appear at the most excessive part. So that's where you see people losing weight and you see their bum has gone first. Their bum will go first. So you cannot eat your cake
That's
and
the
have
most disheartening
it.
part of losing weight.
You cannot eat your cake and have it. So it happens. It happens. But there's no way to spot lose those fats. I think another misconception here would be working out for a long period of time to get more results. Yeah. People tend to go to the gym and spend 4 hours, 5 hours. Madam, you don't have work. Sir, you don't have work. Sometimes I go to the gym and I'm like, these people don't have work they are doing. Even if they are self-employed, just go home and sleep and eat. Do you get? And
Does it not help the results?
no, it doesn't. So
Really?
there's something they call overtraining and undertraining. You can overtrain and not see results.
That's disheartening.
Yes, very disheartening. But it comes with knowing it. If you have the knowledge, then you can, I only need an hour, max an hour, 30 minutes for my own self to work out and feel the pump in my body. Whether cardio, I don't even do cardio up to 1 hour. What am I doing? Do you get what I'm saying? So, but let's say if I need to strength train, let's say about an hour or an hour and a half, for me personally, that time is enough for me. And the reason why many people go to the gym to work out for a very long period of time is because their programs are not structured. They don't have structured or tailored program. So they just jump from one equipment to another,
Yeah.
from one workout to another. Okay.
We paid for it. We want to use everything.
You see? So you cannot use all the, see, yes, you can want to explore sometimes, but if your goal is to get results, then you need to stick to a tailored program. It has worked for me. I myself, I'm a powerlifter and I have a routine. I have a tailored program that I walk by. I even have a coach. I have a
You have a
coach.
coach?
Yes, I do have a coach. So you see a coach having a coach. So yeah. So I have a coach. So it gives me my 12 weeks program and I run through those programs for 12 weeks. You get? And I also have clients that I run programs for as well. 6 weeks program, 12 weeks program. They stay on that program and that's how you derive at, getting more results. Not by jumping from one program to another. You still want on the internet, you tell your coach, can I do this one today? Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't have to walk 5 hours before you know that you're working out. So yeah, I think that summarizes the most common misconceptions that I've heard in the gym.
So when I was in secondary school, I think growing up, one of the ways my parents showed us love was with food. So now I already have like a dysfunctional eating habit. Even if you are leaving the house by 3 a.m., there'll be food for you to eat. In fact, there'll still be extra food for you to take. If you are traveling, they'll pack food for you. So food. And then I went to boarding school. You have a lot of provision, you have money. So I end up, before going at 7 a.m., by 7, you've left the hostel.
Yeah.
I'm eating Golden More. And then 7:30, you are in the dining. Let's say, okay, even if you don't eat it, but you eat it. Around 10, 11, it's break time. You will eat. Then by 2:30, school closes. 3 p.m., you will eat. When you get to the hostel after siesta, you will eat. Again. And then by 6, you are coming out again to eat. And then after 9's prep, by 9, you will eat. But I was not, gaining so much in my tummy. And now I eat just 3 times.
And then you've gained weight.
What happened? What is the cause of that change? Why can't I eat the way I was eating? Oh, now that people reduced it. And be normal.
So, well, first off, I think I'll say it's an African thing. Our parents spoiled us with food. I mean, especially if you come from a home that know nothing really about fitness,
Yeah, they don't.
I'm pretty much the only fitness person in my family. But now I have my siblings. I'm trying to build the next generation after me now to be able to adopt that lifestyle. Do you understand? So, and that's the best thing I can do for them at this point in time.
Yeah.
Help them grow with that. Do you get? I think it comes with growth and age. Do you understand? It comes with growth and age. When you were small, you I mean you were pretty much even active when we were smaller because
Yeah.
you do sports in school, even if you do not participate, but at least you play
You
with your
watch.
friends, run here and there. You don't have to. So um it's that's one major factor as well. And as you grow older, you realize that you tend to go through stress. Your body tends to go through more stress. And then your cortisol hormone starts doing younger and saying, hey, means I will grow as you are growing. Do you understand? So your cortisol hormone begins to help you hard on the stress. So cortisol hormones would help you even, gain more weight. Even if, and also gene as well. I'm not going to leave that out.
Yes.
Genetics plays a major role. If you come from a family who they're big, let me know, they're big in the family, then you should start early. Start early. So all these factors, it differs. For you, I don't know really, except I have a proper consultation with you, then I can know how to start.
My dad has big
Do you
tummy.
understand? You see? So too, I grew up from a family that has big tummy.
I was telling someone and they told me that, but let me tell you from my own observation, I think there are different types of tummy. There is this tummy, pot belly, that it grows big from down.
From the
And then
waist,
yes.
and then it goes up, and there are some it just goes down like this.
Yeah, and then there are some that is evenly distributed. You've seen those tummy that is just wide and flat.
Yeah.
So for those people, it's easy to kind of look like you have flat tummy. But when you have the one that's coming from...
So for me, I think I have every tendency of growing big belly. If I don't work out, if I was never working out, I would be in a very bad shape. I have a picture of me on Instagram of when I was slim. At that point, I never chopped. When I took that video, when I took that picture, if I'd eaten, right, or let's say I took that picture around evening, it would be a different case because I would have protruded belly. And so I think in that picture, yeah. So if I took that picture in the evening, I'll have like protruded belly and all of that. So I had every tendency, and my chest was so dry. So imagine having big belly, big head, dry chest. Oh Lord, and tiny legs. Thank God for fitness. But it differs. Genetics plays a major role. For me, my gene, I had to work so hard to get this body I got today. I had to work very hard, and I don't compare myself with any other people I see in the fitness industry because I know my body is unique to me. Right? My body type is totally different from other body types that I've seen. And I know that if I didn't work so hard to get to this point, I would be in a very bad shape. So genetics plays a major role, age plays a major role, and the way now let's even talk about Lagos Wahala. By the time you sit in the office for a long period of time, you leave office, you sit in your car and drive all the way back to your house. You go back and eat. You wake up the next morning, and so those stress, even sometimes you even get to stress eat. Then you realize that some people say, I only eat once a day, but you're stress eating at that point in time. You probably see whatever you can lay your hands on, and then you take it at that point in time, and then you go about your stressful day as well. So I think that contributes to how much you're gaining weight now. Even if you just drink water, it looks like you are gaining weight. So yeah.
Okay, so is there anything I can do to help myself?
So I think it comes with a mindset shift first. Understand the roots. You know how to battle it. All right, know how to fight it. Understand what exactly is giving you that result of gaining weight so fast. All right. If you understand it, then you can know how to tackle it. But I would advise get a personal trainer. But the best you can do for now, stay active. You don't have to go to the gym to stay active. It starts from 10,000 steps a day. Intentional steps. You could not, for a start, it might not be 10,000 steps, but those, just give yourself targets, maybe from 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. And before you know it, you build up that endurance and you also build that joy of doing it. And then before you know it, it becomes a thing. And that way, I think this reminds me of my neighbor. This happened recently. last month she called me because I leave the house very early. I'm the first person to leave the house in my house, anyways. I leave about 5 a.m. And she'll see me a couple of times because she has a kid. About that time, she comes out, prep her kid to go out prep her kid for school. And she called me and she's like, I want to go this your gym now. Eh? I want my neighbor, I want to go this your gym. I don't want the hard part. I'm like, so we had a very brief conversation. And it looked like going to the gym would be very difficult for her. I mean, if you tell me if you're willing to actually work out, I don't mind doing it for free for you. I can be so generous.
Oh.
So, but I mean, coupled with the fact that she's my neighbor,
Okay.
yeah, so those small benefits has to be there. And I say, you know what's going to happen? You need to have that mindset shift from your heart first. Now, start with road walk. Just start with 3 kilometers first. 2 kilometers. Now, do it consistently. Do it consistently for 1 month, for 2 weeks. I told her do it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and let me know. Now, see that seriousness. I'll see that mindset shift in you. I'll see how willing you want to do. Then I'll help you and create some home workout remedies you can start with to help you stay healthy. Enjoy it first, and then start seeing the results. And then one day I was coming back from the gym and I saw her walking in the morning. I'm like, okay. No, she told me she had started. I said, okay, that's fine. When did you start? I said last week. Okay, that was 1 week. Then the next week, I saw her walking. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. How many weeks did I say 2 weeks? So she was like, mom. In fact, the way I did before, if I climbed upstairs, I'd always panic. I'd always pant. But now, I'm like, this is good. After your first month, if you're consistent, me and you have a deal.
Oh.
And it starts with those habits first. So if you can start with that, you don't need the gym.
For someone who already has big tummy, is it possible for that tummy to go flat?
Yes. But let me tell you something. You build flat tummy in the kitchen. Yes. You build those parts in the kitchen.
Really?
Yes. So when you're trying to lose fat, your diet plays a major role. In fact, the biggest role, as a matter of fact. If your goal is just, I want to lose this, I want to lose weight, I want to lose fat, rather, yeah. Your kitchen plays a major role. What you take in matters a lot. What you take in, what led to that point is caloric surplus.
Calorie surplus.
Do you understand? So surplus of calories is what led to that big belly. Your dogu belly. We call it a dogu belly.
But it's no longer in vogue. So don't share that. So what are the things that is homegrown, like local products that can help? Because sometimes when we hear lose tummy fat, you start thinking of those things that, like bell pepper, that'll cost an arm and a leg, salmon.
I'm not a nutritionist, but I'll give a little tip. I know we don't have so many food options in the country, especially in Nigeria. We don't have so many food options, but you can start with portion control.
Portion control
it's hard, Abby. You want to chop on as they go. You want to chop on. Yeah, I think portion control and knowing the classes of food to take at a particular time.
Oh, really? There's time to eat.
Yes. So, a nutritionist will tell you to take the heaviest food at noon. So that way you have more time to spend doing extra activities. You walk probably in your office and all of those things. And then that way your body can use up those calories it would give to you. Because, even while we're talking now, we're burning calories. Do you know that? True. So
when I'm talking, I sweat more.
Exactly. So, sweat is not even an indicator of burning calories, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not an indicator of you burning calories. So you can be under the sun and be sweating and you're not burning calories.
That's true.
So it's not a part of it. So you can start with portion control. Just learn the type of food you are eating. Carbs is carbs. You need carbs to provide you with energy. Do you understand? You need energy. The end product of the calories or carbs is energy, and you need it even in the gym, in your daily activities. Even for your brain as well, you need energy. Do you understand? So, for learning how to manage it, we have we have complex carbs and simple carbs. We have the complex carbs that can stay in your stomach for a longer period of time.
True.
And we have the simple carbs that in another 2 hours you're feeling
Yeah.
hungry again. You can eat a bowl of rice now, and in the
And
next
you're
few
hungry.
hours you're hungry again. So that way, you see,
I notice that whenever I take beans for yam, for the whole, especially
for the
yam
whole
and
day,
egg,
yeah,
the whole day.
you are full because those type of food are actually complex carbs. Beans is a complex carb.
So then,
It's not protein,
all
no.
my colleagues, because, in primary school, they used to teach us that, beans is protein. So most
Yeah.
times when they see me eating beans like carbohydrate, you go still gain weight. But I'm telling them, when I eat beans, I won't be hungry for a long, in fact, for almost, when I eat again, it's because I feel like I suppose don't chop. It's not because I'm hungry.
Yeah,
It's
that's it.
don't chop.
The likes of sweet potatoes, yam,
Potatoes, yam, beans.
Beans, So if you eat foods like that, you get full on time. You get, and it can carry you for a longer period of time. But it doesn't mean that because you want to get full, eat 3 bowls of complex carbs. I mean, your belly won't be able to even take. But
Yes,
there are some people, oh Lord.
So we should inculcate more complex carbs.
Learn to balance it. They all have their nutritional benefits. Do you understand? Carbs, they all have their nutritional benefits. But if you're planning to lose weight, you need to know when to eat this type of carbs.
What about cocoyam? Is it a complex carb?
Yeah, it's a complex carb.
So can we say complex carbs are food that are not overly processed?
Yeah, basically. I mean, you can talk about brown rice.
Yeah.
Brown rice is not overly processed. Do you get? So, and you have them, they would advise, because it's carbs, but you see a nutritionist tell you to eat a brown rice. Not because the glycemic index is too low, but because it would stay in your belly for a longer period of time and help you manage that hunger.
I can attest to that. Speaking of body type, I know a lot about female body types. Can you give us the gist about male body types? There's a colleague of mine. Do you know Patrick Mahomes? He's an NFL player.
Okay.
There's a way his body is, right? He's almost straight. Even though he's a great quarterback. And that's like major. But he's almost straight. He's not like broad straight.
And then it's straight.
Yeah, it's almost straight. Like here and here is almost the same.
Okay.
And he has flat tummy, he has parts.
Okay.
I told one of my colleagues, and everybody around, they were like, the one they laugh at. I said, no, but it's not bad. So they are almost straight. It's almost, if they don't work out, it may almost look like a woman.
I see where that's coming. Because I was wondering, straight. If it's straight, then it's fine now.
No. For some men, they have broad shoulders.
Okay.
And then here is slim.
Okay.
Like a bit slim.
But
and then but it's almost...
Yeah, so there are body types that tarry with both male and female. So whether you are a male or a female, both male and female can fall under the same category of body type. All right. We have the slim and less muscular. We have the round type of body, and we also have the athletic type of body. So I think we have the endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph.
Yeah,
do you understand? So we have different type of body, and it aligns with also the female body. So it's not like we have a different body for male, different body for female. You can see a round male and also see a round female. Do you understand? So there are some people, it takes them heaven on earth to build muscles. Yes. You will see them, they're so athletic, they even lift very heavy. But hey, like my bros behind the camera, so
Do you think it doesn't grow muscle? It has muscle.
It has muscle.
Without even working out.
That's what I'm saying. No, so see, it looks quite. Let me. It doesn't look really athletic, really.
Yes, it has tappered shoulder.
It looks like it's taking more time to grow muscles than it take me.
Oh, really?
Yes, I would easily grow more muscles than it will grow more muscles. Do you understand?
But he has bicep and tricep. I mean, that's space.
Have you seen?
And there's one colleague of mine. This guy is always in the gym. His hand is straight.
No. See. I think.
If he watches this video, every time I say 1 year, no bicep, no tricep.
No. See, so
and he's bulky. What is
his hands are so. If you're saying it's bulky, so
but
I mean, Izan's really, really slim.
No, the heads are big, but you see the way this one has deep. There's no
Yeah.
deep.
Then you should probably just focus on building that muscles there. You know,
It
symmetry
should.
plays a major role in muscle building. You know, you have to be able to balance your whole body to match, you know, everywhere. You know, you can't have bigger upper extremities and have slimmer lower
I
extremities.
really
Do you
hate
understand?
it when I
So
see tiny legs.
exactly. So
And sorry, but
Yeah.
I'll hate the ones that the legs are not overly bigger than
what do you women want?
average. Just be
What do
moderate.
you want? You tell the man go to the gym. The man goes to the gym, builds up the muscle. He says it's too much. He goes back. He grows big belly. He says no, you don't want. What do you want?
It should just
You know, you
look
have to
good.
take a strong. But I think for me, beyond aesthetics, it's how you feel. It's how you feel about yourself.
But not the one that wants to tear your trouser.
Oh, there's that concept. But whenever you see somebody who takes conscious effort to go to the gym,
Mhm.
praise them,
Yeah, true.
encourage them.
Shout out to
Trust
you.
me, encourage them. So, our colleague, if you are watching this, I'm saying well done, bros. Well done. Well done. You are doing an amazing job. Do you know what it takes to go to the gym?
Takes a lot.
Go through the pain of lifting weight, every weight, go back home and feel muscle sore, and go back the next day again. Takes a lot of mental fortitude, man. Bros, you are the real deal.
Okay, shout out to all the gym guys.
Yeah. I'm part of them.
Yeah, president. For someone who, you know, there are some people that they are naturally lean, they have average muscle, they don't have adipose excess fat in
Yeah.
their body. Why should they go to the gym?
So there's a saying that goes that, okay, it's not a saying. I think there's been a controversy in the fitness industry about people with bigger muscles are not being fit. I don't know if you've heard something about that before.
Not really.
So now you need to understand the components of fitness.
Components.
Yes. Now we have the cardiorespiratory endurance, which is top of it on the list. Cardiorespiratory endurance, which is your heart health and your lungs health. Oxygen from the lungs, blood supply, adequate blood supply and circulation from the heart. If your heart is not in good shape, it can result into hypertension, which is high blood pressure. And I mean, cause of high pressure is when there is a force of the blood against the walls of the arteries. Do you understand? So you need your heart to work more for blood to circulate more. I don't know if that makes any sense. You need, let's say we have a tap here and you pass a hose through it. You need the speed of that tap to be more for the water to gush out very well and flow very well. To probably wet an environment. Do you understand? Or distribute evenly into a container. So your heart supplies blood into the body system.
Mhm.
Right? And that's one major component of fitness. Cardiorespiratory endurance.
Okay.
If you don't have it, then why are you doing exercise? Why are you fit? Those are the things we check as fitness trainers, you know. Another thing is, yes, what's it called? The muscular endurance and strength as well. Muscular strength, which is where you can lift heavy, the strength there, yeah. It comes down to it. So whether you have big muscles
Mhm.
or you have the gene of Thor or Thanos, you need to ensure that you pass these criteria. Is your heart health good? Can you jog 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers without panting like rings the bell, Abby? You know, can you do those things? So one of the major components of fitness, like I said earlier, is cardiorespiratory endurance. If you don't have that, you need to be able to tick all of the boxes. And then there's flexibility, there is body composition, it boils down to your visceral fat, your subcutaneous fat, your a basal metabolic
For
rate.
someone who did not study biology, subcutaneous fat, epi, what do you call it?
So subcutaneous fat is the fat that
Below your
surrounds,
skin.
yeah, on below your skin. So your skin layers. I mean, the outer skin. And then we have the visceral fat, which is the fat that surrounds your internal organs, so vital organs. All right, so that's the visceral fat. And then we have the basal metabolic rate, your metabolic rate at rest. All right, the higher your I mean, it's no news again that the higher your metabolic rate, the more your body tend to burn more calories at rest, and then the more it speeds up digestion. So that helps us. So those are the body compositions. That's where the body composition comes in. Then we have the flexibility, we have the cardiorespiratory endurance, we have the muscular strength. So if you meet up with all those criteria, then you're good to go. You're a fit person.
Okay.
So if you want to be my client, if you're there and you want me to be your client right now, if we cannot determine all these things, we are playing. Do you understand? We're playing.
Okay, so is that the reason why we have people who have done BBL still going to the gym?
That topic is...
And that's when they now go to the gym the most. They then become gym rats.
Okay, so is this even supposed to be a topic?
It's a question. And
well,
I mean, some of us are wondering.
I don't know, right? I don't know, but if I must talk about this topic, I've had clients in the past who fit into that category. But when they come, I ask them, I do my job, and I ask them basic questions and, very important questions. And then they say they just want their thighs to be bigger, they want to grow muscles and all of that, and also build, strength, So it doesn't look like they're girly, but it's looking like they're lazy, jigger. So depends on what you want. I don't care what people do with their body, but it's not a part of my job,
yeah.
But once you come in with your goal, my own job is to ensure that I can help you with that goal. So if you come, whether you do BBL or you do lipo or you do gastric bypass, or if you come around and you tell me this is my target, I'll give you my advice, and set measurable goals for you as well, and ensure that we can meet up with this target within certain period of time. So if they come around and they say they want to build their cars, they want to build their head, they want to build their neck, okay, I say I mean not literally, but
whatever you want.
Whatever you want, I'll help them.
But do you think they are more motivated to work out?
It's beyond aesthetics. It's fitness is beyond how you look or the gains.
But for those of us in our 20s and in our 30s, well, it's aesthetic basically.
Then you need a mindset shift. What happens when you get to 40, 50?
Preach on.
Yeah, I will preach. I will preach. So what happens when you get to 40, 50?
But by then we would have built our endurance. You see, win-win.
Then you need a mindset shift. You just say it's for the aesthetics. So if you're going to the gym and just going to lift weight 3-4 times or 5 times a week and not trying to balance it with your cardio, if you get to muscles, is the key to longevity, yes. But to also improve your lifespan, you need cardio. You need cardiovascular endurance.
Does swimming help for cardio?
Yeah, swimming help. One of the best ways to lose weight is even swimming. One of the best.
But when you are heavy,
it's
difficult to swim.
That's a big lie.
It's true.
That's a big lie. You need a coach. You need a coach.
I have a coach.
I have a client. I mean, I hope I'm not beating the mic. I have a client who's a plus size. This woman floats on water.
I cannot float.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a big fat lie that with height it may be
inconvenience.
No, it may be a factor if you don't know how to swim at all.
Yes, I don't know.
Once you jump into it, the fright of water and the fact that you can't swim.
Moving your legs.
Yeah.
You get easily tired.
Exactly. You get easily tired. But I can categorically tell you that if you get a coach, whether slim or plus size, you can learn to swim whether you are big or small.
So like you said, swimming is one of the best ways.
One of the best ways, if you ask me. One of the very best ways.
So what other ways aside swimming?
All that was aside
And
swimming,
gym.
the gym. You can do road walks, power walks. You can do power walks. You can also
Power
sprint.
walks, what do you mean?
A power walk, like it's a road
Fast.
walk, but it has
Okay.
to be,
Fast.
at a very fast pace. It has to be very fast pace. What else? You can cycle. You can cycle, low impact
Ajebo
exercises.
workouts.
Yeah, it's not Ajebo workout. So I have a client who cycle, comes to the gym, and also swim. They cycle all the way from the mainland to Third Mainland Bridge. If you don't have endurance, if you don't have muscular endurance, you cannot try it. You can, especially on the road of Lagos that goes up and down. So you can cycle, you can do low impact exercises, you can cycle, you can walk, you can lift weights, then majorly, yeah,
Does volleyball it?
you can do sports activities like play football as well. But just know, if you play football, it falls under the category of cardiovascular trainings, because you also get to do dynamic stretches before you start. You get to warm up, you get to run all around on the pitch, So it helps you with your with the health, with the cardiovascular health. Have you seen many players after retirement, they go into becoming big? Have you noticed? Look at the likes of Rooney. No body shaming, but look at likes of so many coaches who used to be athletic, used to be a footballer, and they ended up being a coach. They just increased because the activity of playing football alone. If you're a football player, you're on a strict workout regimen and diet regimen to ensure that you are fit to run the pitch for 90 minutes. That's a lot of work.
Honestly, it is.
That's a lot of work. So it comes with a lot of cardiovascular.
And you're running fast.
You're running fast.
Like Cucurella, that man.
Chicken. The likes of Ronaldo.
And it's curly
Look at
hair.
Ronaldo. Ronaldo is in his best shape.
That guy, yeah.
And his metabolic age, they say, is 20 years or 25. Really? I can't remember. Yes. So, that's and he's almost 40 years of age now. So you can do sports activities. You can also go as far as playing long tennis, even as small as playing table tennis. Just stay active, basically. Activities that help you stay active. That way you can help you, build your fitness level as well.
Okay, thank you. So they've talked about, I don't know if you've seen it online. You say ginger, these, do they really work? I've seen pepper.
Well, I think you need to rephrase your question. Do they work for what?
For losing weight.
I'll say it again. To lose weight, go to your kitchen. See, we are currently drinking. I know many of my clients that will love this. Lemon or lime and water. It will help you stay dehydrated anyways. Drink it in the morning if you are the type of person that does not like to drink water. Drink in the morning, it will help you stay dehydrated, and then you want more water and all of that. So, like I said, ginger, garlic, onions, all those things, they are food that contains antioxidants that help with digestion and all of those things. Yes, they will help, with to boost your immunity and all of those things. But they are not made for weight loss. Do you understand? You can add them to your food and everything. They will help boost your immunity. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you can't say you want to be drinking ginger and garlic and lose weight. Do you understand? So caloric deficit
is what,
like I said, is what works. So, and then workout. Nothing you will drink that will help you burn calories. A car cannot be serviced by just adding fuel inside. You cannot know a car's full functionality by just adding water and fuel inside of it. Except you start it. Kickstart it, then the fuel will start working, it will go down. Then you have to go and refuel. Yes or yes? Yeah. So you need activity and food to help you, and that calorie, deficit as well. This is where fitness plays a major role. Calories only get to be burned when you are doing activities, not by drinking
ginger and
garlic. Let me drink my water. By drinking ginger and garlic. So go to the gym, drop that ginger and garlic, and go to the gym. Go to the kitchen. Your spaghetti and rice that you're eating the night with your semo. See that semo that spoils people's life. That semo especially. Oh, so know when to eat this food and
So that means amala is a better alternative since it's made of plantain or yam.
Amala is good, yes.
So let's talk about male hygiene.
Okay.
What are the basic things that every guy should do? Weekly hygiene.
When it comes to hygiene, I think one thing fitness has taught me is how to appear different.
Yeah, different.
Because fitness teaches you discipline. And if you are disciplined in every aspect of your life, then you take your health seriously. Yoruba will say, ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ehen. To the viewers that understand Yoruba, they will translate it. But I mean, what's it called? They say cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh.
And also, I think the old translation of what I said is also cleanliness. English is hard, but you know, it's the first step to staying healthy. You know, staying is cleanliness is a preventive means to avoiding many
issues,
diseases and all of that. So if you're clean, then you're fine. Remember when Corona happened? The first step they told us was wash your hands.
Your hands.
So cleanliness first, and that's what fitness has taught me, to stay disciplined. For some people, they sweat, but because of the gym that I work out, you can be working out for 2 hours and you are dying. You will not sweat.
Yeah.
But you're sweating inside.
Inside.
Now, my gym bros and gym girls, they will go home. I did sweat in gym today now. They will spread the clothes on the hanger.
No, please.
And wear it again the next day.
No, please.
And for the bros, okay, I think you spoke about men hygiene. You wear the same underpants, sweat after squatting 200 kg in the gym. You will not come the next day. After producing all those, you understand? And you will not come to the gym the next day and use it to work out. Sometimes the smell you're perceiving is not even from their skin directly. It's from the depletion of the sweat on their clothes from days before.
Oh.
So men out there, I think you need to take care of your health as well. Take care. I mean, hygiene is very, very important. Down to your underpants, down to your armpits. There's nothing this hair is doing for you here. There's nothing
it's not sexy at all.
Shave it, because I know many health practitioners will say that if you can take care of it, it's there to protect you from many things and everything. But I know, and you know, that you cannot take care of this hair that is here.
And why
you
in
don't
the
wash
tropics?
it. Tricket.
This atmosphere climate does not permit.
I have men that went out the bathroom. They don't use it. Men, there are some men that cannot. They don't know how to use soap to bath. Sorry, to bathe. This is Nigerian English. You understand? They cannot use it, and it's bad. You know, wash off those sweats. Wash them off. Clean them. Use roll-ons. Use deodorants. It will help you. Mm-hmm. For me now, here's my bag. My bag is there. I have deodorant inside and I have my spray inside. I walk around with it. So, I mean, I know I must have had a lot of sweat, internal sweat already, which is actually not showing, but I know I must have had a little sweat here and there. So just ensure that I don't kill my neighbor with smell. I mean, that's how my conscious mind works. I know I don't smell anyways. So, you know, I smell good. So I spray here and there to ensure that, okay, the next person beside me also doesn't die or suffocate from my own, smell as well. So it's for men. I think it boils down to fitness as well. If you are disciplined and you can take your fitness seriously, then your health is there. A part of taking your health seriously comes with hygiene as well. Wash those pants, wash them. We men have a habit of smelling it and smell now.
Anytime you can put that boxer,
so
don't wear it again.
Sometimes when I wash
it.
One anger can take the whole of my underpants. Have enough. The way we men invest in shoes, invest in those things as well.
What do you mean? We invest that much in our underpants as well.
I mean, I'm talking to my men. I'm talking to my men, So, invest in stuff like that and use roll-ons,
You see, it's emphasizing on roll-on because a lot of people want to buy the most expensive Dior, Gucci, and they don't have roll-on. And then you pack the Gucci,
how is your clothes
and then you
nice, and you do
choking
like
us
this
with too much smell.
Some people cannot hug you without
Doing
them giving you that sentence. You like this, you are almost, going to suffocate. So yeah, very important. And whenever I think this is for the men as well, because we men don't value we don't you rarely find a Nigerian man say they want to buy what's it called, this organic products you guys buy for the face, skincare, yeah, you rarely. And that way it looks like we have the best immune system or we have the best body. Some of these things, because we don't do those skincare and everything, it goes back inside. You sweat and then you go home, as a man, you come out from work from morning to night and you go home and sleep like that. You are doing more harm to yourself. You're doing more harm because it goes back inside. And by the time you do anything rigorous and it comes back outside, it comes with full force. Bam! Do you understand? So it's very important that you take showers at intervals when you've undergone stress or anything that has to do with excreting waste products from your skin, like sweat. So wash them off your skin layers. It's also good for your skin as well. So
yeah.
I think basically that's just it for my men. Then we can
Even
do
if it's
better.
as simple as going to the mall to buy packs of water and you're the one that packed those waters upstairs.
Yeah.
Babe, don't wear that boxers again. No.
Emphasis
Change
on
it.
boxers.
Yeah.
I didn't say boxers. I said underpants. So she's one that said boxers.
Okay. So, talking about children, I noticed that child obesity is gradually becoming a thing.
Yes. And this is why this is one of the goals. This is one of the things that we are trying to fight. Now, I've been okay. I'm going to use my discretion with saying this based due to confidentiality. I'm going to this particular place. I go there every week, and I see a child which I investigated and got information of him not being more than 15 years or within the age range of that age, yeah, and he weighs a ton. Every time I see him, I know you'd say, why not walk up to the parents? And then when I made my investigation, I realized that some people had said, oh, let's do this. Let's invite a coach to train this kid. He came from a very big home. His parents are also big. So apparently it's a genetic something, chiggers. And every time I see that kid, I feel really pitiful for him. But I did talk to somebody who was close to them. It's very hard for you to meet a parent and say something like this to them, But hopefully someday, because I plan on making that move next year.
Yes.
Because of the fact that I've started this kids boot camp, I'm going to make that move next year and try and create time and try and, educate the parents on what to do and what not to do for the kid. And I'm like, if this kid is at the age of 15 and is like this, do you know the problem this kid is going to encounter when he gets to 20?
So 25? What are the likely problems?
What are the likely problems? I mean, that caused it.
No, that
would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it will reduce your mobility. One, you will begin to have stress on your joints, which means that you can't move more. Now, obesity, of course, then it will increase your risk of high blood pressure at a very young age, because you already have fat clogged into your arteries. It would increase the risk of heart diseases, will increase the risk of obesity, So it's a lot of things.
And I feel like it also affects, for some people, it affects their social life.
Yes, it affects their social life because you start seeing your peers probably body shaming you, or probably when they have some activities like playing football, they say, no, don't join my team.
Don't join our team.
So that way it will affect their mental state. Anxiety will set in, low self-esteem will set in, depression will set in, isolation will set in. Then you find them to becoming an introvert. A lot of things will happen, and then they would. Oh Lord, once you isolate yourself for too much. I mean, you isolate yourself too much due to things like this, you can start thinking suicide. They become suicidal. Do you understand? So It boils down to a whole lot of things.
So it's not something that should be encouraged at
At,
all.
no.
So what are the things that you think parents are doing that usually result to things like this?
Like I said, enroll your child, enroll your children in a physical activity platform. It could be as small as a football team. Let them go play soccer every Saturday. Because not every time you tell them go and read your book. Please, parents, not every time. Please, go and read your book. We have gone
Says
past
the
that
parents
age.
that don't want any noise.
So go and read your book. Enroll them in activities like that. Volleyball, basketball, football.
You know another thing, right? A lot of people are in this Lagos. They are working. And basically, all they can provide is essential or things that they think is essential. And then they isolate these kids trying to form, I don't want my children to relate with my neighbor. I know for us growing up, we used to play with neighbors' children.
Yes.
These days, you don't see it at all. And they don't even have that spare money to say, okay, there's this boot camp
That
or there is this. Then allow the child play. And some of them are even living in flats. There's no balcony to play or something.
Okay, so that's a very major factor. And I remember trying out a content about this few weeks back about how the society is no longer safe for kids to play around anymore. Then we have more stands outside, but now they don't build us for everywhere. We don't have places for kids to say we don't have the opportunity for kids to be themselves again, except the moment they are in school. Do you understand?
And even schools now are not big.
So yeah, I think they are not big again. So I think school needs to also create that platform for them for extracurricular activities that encourages physical activities. And also the habits of the parents. Now watch. This happened yesterday. Yes. I have a client I train. I train parents a lot. And I mean the high rates of the clients I train are parents, people who have kids, and their kids are within the age of probably 4 or 3 to like 15, thereabouts. And I realized that there is this my particular client. Whenever the child is set to leave for school at around 6:30, I'm training one of the parents. And then the kid comes out and say, "Hey dad, I can do this. Hey dad, let me do this. Hey dad, let me box. Hey dad, let me do this." Now the kid is storing that thing in her head. And then she's seen that done a few things on her way stepping out. And then sometimes when she has that spare time, she comes and says, "Dad, you did this last week. You did this last week." And then she does it. It's only a matter of time before, the kid, it becomes a part of the child's life. Oh, my dad does this. Let me do this. And then the parents then need to now start making conscious efforts to ensure that, okay, you know what? Let's go for a road walk together. And then the one that happened recently, I was training my client and she was skipping. So that the moment where she needs to skip, and her daughter walked in and, she started skipping with the mom. And so, there's some moments you can't even, you don't have the words. And I was so excited because of how I saw her excited doing it. Do you understand? Now, it can be very hard to convince a child to do something, especially when it has to be rigorous. But she was doing it with joy. With the fact that her mom does it. Do you understand? So that's now our first role model in fitness is our parents.
True.
And I'm going to share my own story as an example. I have a 13-year-old brother. And the first time we ever trained together was when he was 7 years. That was the first time I ever trained with a child. My lifestyle has made him, every time I go and be like, I see your muscles, I want to be like, he sees, I'm slowly becoming it's slowly becoming a reflection of who I am, of what I do. Now, the last time he spoke, he said that he's a sports prefect in the school, that he plays football, that I used to go out to school to go and run. And I'm like, this is so good. I was so excited. And I gifted him. I bought him a present. I bought him shoes and, so he encouraged him to do more. Because he knows that yeah, my money I'm using to send to you is from fitness. I'm getting it eventually. Do you get what I'm saying? But I mean, aside the money aspect, but encourages him. Sometimes he uses his phone to check my story, my WhatsApp status, and sees me doing. I'm like, Mr. Bobby, the power man, and it's one weird here that it sinks into their head. And before you know it, they even probably get to something like, my brother does this, my brother does that, and all that. And then they're like, okay, I think I can do this as well. So before you know it, once he gets into that part and that line, it becomes a part of him. I won't have to be the one to telling him at the age of 15 years, go and work out or go and take care of your health. So what they see, children act on what they see.
So the best way to parent is by
The
doing.
best way to parent is by also doing it. It's not enough to tell them the reason why they are doing it. Do it. As kids, children have photographic memory. Do you get? They can capture it when they see you do it better than when you're telling them, do this, it will help you do like this, it will help you do like this. That's it.
Just do it.
Just do it. I mean, another story is, I have a client who I visit very often, and they have a child. She started off, because she's in a boarding school, started off from gain weight and everything. Every time she comes around, they always want me to be around. And then I go around, and then I go around, and then I talk to her, I do everything and everything. She was one of the first people I called her parent that I have this project starting and she must be there. It's not it's not maybe or say, she must be there, So and yeah, we worked for her and she has lost weight now because her mom works out.
Oh.
So sometimes when her mom's going out, she works with the mom. So
involve your kids.
And it also takes them, they also use that time to even bond well as well.
Yeah. They'll be able to gist you what happened in school.
What happened in school. And she's in her puberty stage right now.
Oh.
So, what happened in school, what happened this and that and everything. So
thank you so much, Bobby.
You're welcome.
Today's topic has really been insightful, enlightening, interesting, fun, and it's everywhere around fitness. Cut across children, fathers, mothers, and all of that. Thank you so much, Bobby, for being here.
Welcome.
We really appreciate. If you've watched this video till this moment, chances are you will enjoy being here. Kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, like this video, and comment on what you learned from this video. Thank you. Bye, faves.